RoboCop had a decent week because they released a new poster that looked so awesome, and then we got this trailer, which is kind of just a worse version of the original trailer, which I thought was okay. Now,
yeah, I will agree on the poster. I actually think the poster looks pretty nice because of the red and the blue. It's very simple, but I do like it. Now the trailer, I already said the first time I thought it actually looked pretty cool. I still think it looks like I'm gonna enjoy it, but it doesn't. This didn't do much more except for introduce robophobic into our culture.
Yeah, it was still like that heavy-handed messaging.
It doesn't it looks like they stripped. I'm not a big RoboCop fan, but I know the original. Like the big thing in the original was he was like, "Am I a human or a robot? What am I?" That was the big thing. But now it just looks like we're giving you superpowers, and now you are a super cop. And
now let me ask you a question of just Jake, I guess specifically as a fan of RoboCop. In the original, did they set up some sort of accident for like the guy that becomes RoboCop so they can make RoboCop?
It's the most iconic scene.
He gets brutally gunned down.
What I mean is, was it a setup?
Not really, no. He just got brutally gunned down by criminals.
I hope I'm not spoiling this, but it seems pretty clear from this trailer that it's a setup.
Yeah, like someone did that to him because they wanted to use him as RoboCop or something.
Yeah, is that going to be a twist? Is that ruined from the trailer or
Probably.
what?
Oops.
No, it looks like that's the whole plot. Like.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm watching the trailer. I'm like, it's really obvious that that's what happened. I hope that's not the end of the movie.
Who did this to me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he finds out at the end, like, my God, it was a setup.
What it comes down to, though,
he walks out and his car explodes in the driveway.
Like, what happened to RoboCop in this movie? Like, they could have just made him not a robot. He could have just been in a wheelchair for the rest of his life and retired.
That would have been fun. That would have been a fun movie.
I was fine with the first trailer. The big punchline at the end was his big catchphrase, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me." And it was like, like RoboCop. And that was really cool. Like, the way they implemented it was good for the trailer. But now with this one, you get the really awful voiceover at the end of his other one that just wasn't in place with the scene. And it was just him going, "Thank you for your cooperation," which is what the original RoboCop said.
Well, and meanwhile, what's funny is like that part when he says that at the end of the trailer is when he's in the gray suit, which looks 10 times better than the black suit. So like the final shot of the trailer is this awesome looking shot, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, that's 5 minutes of the movie because then they give him the goddamn black suit.
Which looks so bad.
Man, they really goofed on that. The black suit looks so effing boring, man.
They messed up more by showing us the gray suit. Showing us something that's way better.
And then he's like, let's have it in black, and it's like, God damn it, Michael Keaton, just do Beetlejuice. Shut up. Speaking of
Robot Cops.
No, speaking of, I don't know, movies on the way. We've got a new trailer. It's a really long trailer that I personally didn't watch just because it's 3 minutes long and I just don't care. For The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.